those Texans bringing them children. No, it wasn't like that expensive. Like, I take my friend. Or, well, I just share with them. It was still, no.
That's still like that. Never mind.
No, everybody that couldn't send me before they were on the yeah, no, like, no. Those were the cool spot. You know people there?
No, I just want to work my birthday weekend.
All right, live streaming got 2 minutes to showtime. If you need to use the restroom, go now. 2 minutes, things coming. 2 minutes, guys.
Inside just right now. I feel like that's unfair.
Yeah, a little bit was, so that was nice in its own way. How long?
Free spirited.
So you just go to San Diego to visit family?
Yeah.
Is there any occasion?
Not really. I mean, like,
That's nice.
yeah. Well, like my sister hit me up with a message. She was just like, I guess some of my family from Australia is coming in.
Cool, yeah, feeling awkward.
Cop, we're starting.
Yeah.
That means fucking get in here.
But like, I didn't know how many family I have in Australia.
Oh, okay.
I just know that like there's a number of them, and so like I'm about to show up to that,
Who
like
is?
not knowing
Are
anyone.
we missing somebody?
But I have a bunch of half Australian cousins. Yeah.
Managing a team feels like this.
But they're fun, so. Yeah. That is pretty cool. Every time I met him, the only thing that we did was I'm like,
I like that today. I got to drink at 11 a.m.
All right, guys, welcome. Oh shit, hold on one second. Sorry about that, my bad. God damn it.
It's appropriate for what this is.
Thank you for being ready, guys. I'm an idiot. All right. All right, guys, welcome to Fourth Wall. Let's get this open mic going. Welcome to the stage. Your host of the live stream this evening. Put your hands together and Joe Benetti. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for covering my fucking walk up here, Joel Cobb. Well, let's go. What's going on, everybody out there in internet land? The dozens and dozens of people watching. There is no one on this side of the theater right now. Everybody is over here in the back corner, which I kind of like. Makes it easier for me. But yeah, it's what it is, man. It's good to be here. It's good to see you guys. Was playing Thunder Kiss 65 by White Zombie earlier today. You know, boom, 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 boom. You know, that fucking, I don't know one word in that song. That's what I figured out when I was listening to that. But that was the whole early 90s. You remember, like, that was like, but like Eddie Vedder was like, oh my God, you know, it was like, that was the whole decade right there, yeah. And then him, Eddie Vedder, it was Rob Zombie, Eddie Vedder, and Kurt Cobain. Nobody knew what the hell anyone was talking about. It was fucking just, it was okay though. It was heroin, it was fun. Everybody was having a good time. I used to bang a girl doggy style, the Thunder Kiss 65, from behind it, like dun 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 dun. And I used to put my hands up like that, and you know, like celebrating, like full-on celebration mode, and she didn't know anything about it, but it was to the rhythm of the song, so it would be like, bum, 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 and then like she caught on to it after a while. Not real happy about that. Not real happy about that, so yeah, that's what it is. You know, as you guys know, I'm a failed musician and stuff, but you know, my most popular band, my biggest success was probably in college, because it was I don't know, it was in college, and I played, and that was the worst band that I had, but we had like chemistry, you know what I mean? It's just the way it goes sometimes. But you know, we used to hang out in the music, rehearse in this music area at the college, in this college town, and there were some really just amazing musicians there, you know, playing the oboe and all this shit, you know, classically trained guitar players, you know, they dedicated their lives to music. You know, I learned how to play like one chord on the guitar, and well, they never got laid. You know, they never got shit. Girls didn't pay. I learned how to play one chord on the guitar. They're just like, wow, blah blah. You know, it's they hated it. You know what I mean? It's just like, I could play fucking Pachelbel's Candid Indeed backwards. Does that mean nothing to you? It's just like, I don't know what you're talking. That's good. He's so talented. He can play Sublime. And it's like, yeah, I guess, yeah, that's good. So, you know, I don't know. I gotta work that out. I gotta work it out! All right, we're just gonna get started, guys. It's great to have you here. It's good to be here. I'm sure some people are watching me fucking amble through this bullshit. So, you guys do good. All right, here we go. Let's welcome to the stage right now. I love this man, John Yabez. Get him up here, guys. Yabez!
Yes, thank you, everyone. I'm so happy, man. All my friends in LA are in one room. It's all three of them and a stranger. This is like an opportunity to make one more new friend. That's and we can all come back here every day and wonder why we don't have more friends than the one people in this room. Listen, all right. Check it. Like I know this shirt's too small. It's not a conscious choice. Yeah, I used to fit in this shirt, you know, and then I got poor and I couldn't buy any new clothes. So I just gotta live with like being poor and fat. You know, I don't know why that happens. You know, it's like when you get poor, you get fatter somehow. It doesn't elicit any kind of sympathy either, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, people are like, you can't be poor, you're somehow feeding yourself. It's like, my body, you know, like my body's on survival mode, I think. It's just trying to keep everything where it's at as long as it can. Try to weather out the winter, you know? Try to survive the winter, man. I don't know. It's crazy, dude. It's like, I think I gotta stop. I don't know. I've been thinking about ways to like make more money and stuff like that, and I'm just like, do I bring myself to like get myself into fetish porn? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I couldn't be a performer in like a regular porn. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely be some weird fetish. You know, like chicks who like small dicks or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like some weird. I don't know. Like maybe with enough makeup and the right wig, I could play a chick with a small dick. You know? I don't know, man. That'd be a good credit to have on IMDb, yeah. You remember my work? I played a chick with a small. Okay, so I've been saying that over and over again. You know, it's like it's crazy. I also noticed this about myself too. I masturbate the same way like I diddle my nipples. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm popping bubble wrap. You know. It's like just for a visual representation. That's my style of comedy. I try to make myself as appealing as possible.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I like to put everything out there just so like no one's ever really, expecting anything. If like my material is like, if you want to still sleep with me after you've heard all my material, then you're my wife now. That's what. There's no other route for us. This is I gotta take what I. I don't know, man, but like I will say this, dude. Like for some reason, I'm into older women, man. I've had so much luck with older women, it's insane. As I don't think I'm charming or charismatic. It for some reason it just happens more, you know. Like, and I'm pretty like. I've been trying to date, I've been trying to, at least go after girls my age, you know, because, I had a psychiatrist tell me that I can't keep sleeping with older women because I have this obsession with the fact that I didn't have a good mother figure. So I've just been trying to capture that my entire life. But, that doesn't make any sense. It's like I didn't have a good mom, so I want to fuck old ladies? Like, where does that correlate at any point? I want what I can't have. But I never once wanted to sleep with my mom ever. You know, that's such a weird thing for that psychiatrist to say. But, I remember too, because I remember I didn't try to charm ladies in the bed. You know, I'm not that. I basically took all the advice that women get about, how not to get raped, and I just did the opposite. You know, I went to shady places. I didn't tell anyone where I was going. You know, I accepted drinks from anybody. I left my drinks unattended all the time. The only rule I had was if she's taller than you, then it's probably a dude trying to fucking, you know. And I don't know, someone saw through that logic. They were just like, well, what if the dude's just your height or shorter? It's like, well, I just need them to be about the same height so I could fight them off. You know what I'm saying? That's it, right? If it's a big dude, he already has me. That's it. You know, I just accept that at that point. It's like I can't fight off a big guy. It's my fault at that point. You know, all right, claim your prize. Thanks for the drinks. That's actually legit happened to me once. This is how I knew I had an alcohol problem. This guy was clearly trying to get me drunk to bring me home. You know, and I just masked, and he knew that too. He knew I was an alcoholic. So he's just like, hey man, I heard you like to pound the fucking alcohol. I want to see how much you can drink, bro. I'm gonna keep buying you drinks. I want to see how fucking manly you are with the drinks you got. And I was like, yeah. You know. And I totally set myself to be a victim at that point, right? And I was like, I understand the play. You know, it's like free drinks are so alluring. I get it. You know, it's like guys are always like, just don't get drunk. It's like it's so hard when getting drunk is so awesome. You know, those guys are just lame. You know, don't get drunk. It's like, why do you drink? Anyways, guys, I'm available. Just get me drinks. Anyway, thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Con. Yeah, guys. keep it going for him. Hello, Faisal Lawrence. Welcome to the podcast, Sean McCormick. And Chris Russell, I haven't seen you in ages. I love you. I hope you're doing well. And hopefully see you soon. All right, let's welcome to the stage our next performer. Put your hands together for the very funny Cat. What is your last name? Catmore. God, Catmore, guys. Get it right.
It's one of those easy names where people are like, oh, I'll definitely remember that. Yeah, no worries. And every time, at least you don't call me Kate Moore. That happens to me so often. I'm like, there's no E there. Why are you? There's no. Okay, I gotta stop or I get too upset when I talk about it for too long. I'm really excited to tell you guys this story. This happened to my coworker Ramiro. I used to change his name for the story, and he asked that I change it back. And he did not deserve this in any way. He's the nicest guy I've ever known, but he told me that when he was 7, his mother took him aside, completely unprovoked, and said, listen, you're older now, so it's time you knew the truth. You're ugly. It's not your fault. The whole family is ugly. I'm ugly. Your father was ugly. Your great-grandmother, real ugly. You can still find love, but you're gonna want to work on your personality. And I have friends that are moms, and they always say, oh, I always tell my children the truth. I would never lie to my children. And I say, oh yeah? Well, have you told your kids they're ugly? And they go so offended. They're like, oh my God, my children are not ugly. My children are beautiful. So you're lying to yourself. Okay. Goes real deep. When I was living in Hawaii, I lived in a pretty bad neighborhood, and my bike tires got stolen. And that part didn't upset me, because when you live in a bad enough neighborhood, when your stuff gets stolen, you just kind of go, oh, that adds up. But what upset me was that when I saw that the bike tires were gone, my first thought was not, oh my God, my bike tires have been stolen. My first thought was, oh my God, my bike got a lot shorter. And I don't think that should be the first thing you notice when something like that happens to you. I was at a hotel for the last week or so, and they put me on like the 12th floor of this hotel, which that sounds great, but then in the morning I was always in a hurry, and no one would pay attention to when their elevator arrived, as it stopped on every floor to the lobby. So I found myself in the position of like unpaid elevator operator. Every time it stopped, I'd be like going down, and then the next time like going down, every time. And then there was one person where the whole group got on, and then one person that I couldn't see like was trying to decide if they could still fit on the elevator or not. And I finally just said, "Are you coming in or not?" And that was a child. So that's my bad. I really want to get a dog because I love giving dogs people names.
Yeah.
Like John, because here's you have to name it the same name as a friend or a relative of yours. Because that way you can be like, sit John, and then your friend John is very confused, and you get to say, not you, John, dog John. And then when they get upset with that title, we agreed, we're like, you're right, we're sorry. We agreed to differentiate from the names to help them out, and now Dog John is happy, but Man John's upset. So, when I was 15, I firmly believed that I was a size 10 in shoes for no reason at all. I was not a size 10. I was wearing shoes that were about 2 or 3 sizes too big, and I walked around just looking like a goddamn clown every day. And the embarrassing part when I look back on it is that people would try to tell me that my shoes were way too big, and I would just not comprehend what they were saying. Like they would say, Kat, your shoes look kind of loose there, and like they're pretty big on your feet. I'd go, oh yeah, look at that. That seems, weird. And they'd say, if someone else had shoes that looked too big for their feet and were loose, and they had shoved cotton balls inside of the shoes so they would fit, I would think that maybe those shoes weren't the right size. And I would say, yeah, that tracks, makes sense, okay? And they would look at me and they'd say, Kat, your shoes are the wrong size. What do you mean? I don't, you've lost me. That one needs work, but I really want people to, I feel like I'm not the only one that wore shoes too big for no reason, so I want to work on that one. All right, that's everything I have for today, so thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Kat Moore. Give it up for Kat Moore, guys. And hello to Rob Puglisi and Rachel Brousseau and Julia Pals. Haven't seen you in ages. Good to see you guys there. All right, let's keep the show rolling right along. Let's welcome to the stage right now. I'm a huge fan of this dude. He is very funny. Put your hands together for Joel Kopp, guys. Get him on up here. Yes, Joel Kopp.
All right. How's everybody doing on this side? Good? Good over there. I just paid $5 to talk to the same people just talking to outside. Like, you're a genius, Joe. I should do that like when I hang out with my regular friends. Be like just so you can talk to me just as long as you know it's going to be $1 a minute. Just point forward. Is that true, that story you're talking about? You're banging that girl to that. What's that song called again?
Thunder Kiss 65.
Thunder Kiss 65. Any woman that like found out you're rocking out to that while you're banging her and got mad at you has no soul.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? That's like to celebrate, like. At least you weren't like playing REM, like Losing My Religion or something. Just be like. I've been seeing this advertisement at bus stops all over Los Angeles for this movie, and that movie is called Crazy Rich Asians. You guys seen that? Yeah, it's all over these bus stops. Crazy Rich Asians, the movie, and I don't like it. I should like it, don't like it, because let me tell you, nothing's more embarrassing than being an Asian guy waiting for the bus. It's an advertisement for Crazy Rich Asians. What the fuck happened to you, man? But you know what that movie's for? It's for poor fucking Asians. That's what that movie's for, and nobody else. I don't know who the hell else is gonna watch that movie. There's only two ways I think that I would watch Crazy Rich Asians. The first way is if they're just trolling the audience, and at the end the girl leaves the Crazy Rich Asian guy for Matt Damon. That made me laugh. And the second way is if the movie's actually a biopic about Kim Jong-un's family. Those are the real Crazy Rich Asians, right? Rich Crazy Asians. Something like that. This comic I know that he's like a fervent flat earther. I don't know if you know who that is, Joe, or not, but
No, I don't.
It's weird because like they're so eager to start talking about it. Like I just started asking a few questions all about it. So I asked the normal questions, but like the one that like got him was like why? How come there's like thousands of flat earthers, right? How come like a bunch of them just haven't gone to piloting school yet? Like why would you, right? Like why wouldn't you at least try? He's like, oh well. Here's the thing about that. Like if you try to become a pilot, they give you a choice. Either you join the conspiracy and they pay you off, or they kill you. I'm like, why don't you fucking join the conspiracy, man? Get paid for that shit. I'll tell you what's not getting you paid right now. It's your flat earther bullshit. That's not getting you any money. You might as well. You know, like fucking. I would love to be part of a conspiracy. Wouldn't that be great? Like at least you're somebody then. You know what I mean? Like that'd be awesome. I was part of a conspiracy. Also, I'm gonna talk about. This is a weird one. Like, we go to a lot of open mics and stuff. Like, you ever been to an open mic and like some of these like awkward comics get up like, and like, no, but they say stuff that's like, I don't know. Like, I'm starting to think like I might have Asperger's or something. I might be autistic. I might be on the spectrum. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Why would you want that to be true? Because that's like. If you're autistic, people always have that one thing that they're good at. What shittier thing could you be as an autistic person than a comedian? I mean, it's like other autistic people are like math geniuses and fucking computer geniuses. I fucking tell dick jokes. That was my big trade-off. for being autistic. It's like, why would you want that? Yeah, that's it. I'm good. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Joel Cop. Oh, my bad, bro. I was running. Yeah, no.
Thank you. I'll do that every time.
What's going on there, John? What's the suggestion?
Oh, I said that's a strong close. How we ended.
It was a good close. I like it when people you fucking did it everything right, Joel. It was,
Right, that's what Conan said.
that was, and he was
like,
I like that ending with any reference to autistic people. Probably, yeah. Really good stuff. But you're right about that. God damn it. Just, there's some poor fuck just backlogged with like, I can write a dick joke on the spot anytime. It's my fucking special talent. Fucking, that's amazing. Very funny stuff. All right, let's welcome to the stage right now your final performer of the evening. Put your hands together for the very funny, the very talented Stefano Della Pietro. Guys, get him on up here.
Oh man. So after me, it's over. And the day it's over, right?
That's it.
We go to bed.
You're the last performer the whole day.
Get tired. I'm not trying. I've tried before today. It didn't work out. I'm trying a different approach now. So you guys tired? I'm 29, man. I have two brothers. They're older than me. One had a baby. I met the baby at 1 month old. Now I'm seeing pictures of the baby and he's like 2 months old. It's like twice as big. Like it's a different person now. Because to him, it's like the whole life. 1 month was a whole life. So now it's like 2 months old. And it's like a whole different person. Then you see when at 3 months old, they're like, what can I tell you? It goes in an instant, kid. Hold on to your loader. I don't know, man. Then my other brother's thinking about it too. Because it's only like a year younger than the guy, the brother who had it. So my brother now is making money. This guy who still doesn't have it. This guy, the girl, is like, yeah, I'll make money, have a baby. I'm like, it seems like it's gonna happen, you know. I'm lucky I still don't have it, so. But I understand. Like it was a weird day, man. I had a whole conversation with my ex that I haven't heard from in like 10 years. Not really, but I haven't seen in a long time. And we're talking about having babies too. Not with each other, but just like having babies. She's a woman, like she's 29, she's thinking about it. She's thinking about it, like, oh, is it weird that I don't, blah, blah, blah. I was trying to have sex with this woman, you know? And she's like, what do you do for a living again? It's like, I forgot. What do you do for a living again? It's like, you never asked me. This is the first time asking. Recently unemployed. What's up? Oh, I'm married too. I'm the whole package. Man. What else? Oh, I see things where like when they're not there, like things like I don't know what it says about me. Like I see, like I'm reading a book about this like, you know, huge guy that I respect because he's a huge guy. He's like a Navy SEAL, so the famous guy, and he's like writing a book about how to be a man, you're a pussy. So there's no pussy there, but and you read and he's like, yeah, to be a man, you gotta like, you know what's around, know your surrounding. What is everybody looking at? Assess. And I read, everybody's looking at asses. Like, that's a break in the book. It's like right in the middle of it after like teaching you how to build fire from ice. I was like, and what is everybody looking at? Asses. Just like with that discipline. It's like, stating a fact. Simply stating a fact. You don't know the truth. Another guy, watching about this famous guy who was in prison, and he learned about finance and trading stocks. And some guy's interviewing him, and he's like, so when did you first, get curious in prison about the world of finance? And her like, so in prison, when did you first, get into the world of finance? In prison. Don't know about fine, but there's ass. There's ass to, give and to be taken. I hear. I saw a video about this guy who was huge, and he was in prison one time, and they asked him about, was there any? I was like, no, it's not like in the movies. There was never any ass taking, man. It was like, yeah, when you're around, your ass untakeable. I'm Stefano Della Piedra. Thank you.
Keep it going for Stefano, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Good stuff. That's your live stream. Thank you for tuning in, guys. If you want to watch what you just did, you know what to do. Tune in to my Facebook. All right, have a good night.
What a rush.
Thank you, guys. Very happy here. Guys, good to see you. Take care, okay? Joel Cox, my friend, thank you. John, now this is funny tonight.
Yeah, good.
It was good. I know you free. I love a nice, spirited, small crowd.
I'd rather than have that middle or dead one.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Yeah, but,
I'll see you guys.